was watching this unfortunate.
Yeah,
Unfortunate
unfortunately,
stream.
we are live. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. I don't know what I'm going to title this, but this is going to be called Gamergate What the Fuck Happenings again. We're going to talk about Liana K's vagina.
Oh, what happened?
Wait, it's saying this broadcast starts shortly. Thanks for your patience.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
JT, a little heads up. What happened?
The interview, and also Valro just went off on Liana K about the old live stream that they did that interview with Liana K with Underdoll stream.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there were. I was pissed off back then, but I calmed down now. But I was fucking livid when I went into that. When I went into the stream, so
yeah,
I was like sending Andrea like a shit ton of messages on
me
Skype.
too.
Let me in there.
I was very upset.
Yeah, I saw.
Wait. Okay. Good. Everything is running. Your stream is running.
It gets late. It does that a lot. It's like a minute or two, and it tends to do that.
JT,
delay.
Can you send me the link for the Liana thing on Skype?
Oh, you mean the live stream or the video of Valro mentioning?
The Varlo video.
Yeah, the Varlo
Turns the
video.
corner.
Hold on, YouTube. Go history. Here it is. Because I watched it, and I kind of sort of agree with him about it. Especially the other one with him talking about, let's see, who else? He talked about, there's like two videos that he did with Ralph getting ejected from the,
Evo here, and I'm here to address the drama
hold on.
and the little shitstorm.
Let me stop here, because I gotta, yeah, it's getting loud. Sorry if I did that on this. Here you go.
God damn it!
Yeah, because Varlo's getting attacked by Liana K's White Knights. That's what happened. Defending
She has her
her.
own little personal army.
Yeah, I know. She has a really big fan base.
Just because she's a redhead.
Yeah,
Mind you, I love redheads.
Yeah, I do too. I kind of liked I Love Lucy for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come on. You know you want him. Come on. I got him.
Yeah, you're having fun with that game, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll remember too. I mean, I could talk and play at the same time. I'm trying to adapt my Let's Play persona.
Oh really?
You know?
Come on, baby. Come on, Mario. You can do it.
Come on, you can do it.
You can do it.
Insert your fist
Then
into
you're
his-
shaking that Wii U, going like, "Oh yeah, Mario. Come on." Yeah. Everyone
by the way,
does that.
I actually spoke to a friend of mine. He was actually invited in. He told me this a couple of days ago. He was invited into he was at the Star Wars celebration in Anaheim, and he actually saw the Battlefront Hardline gameplay footage. And his reaction to the footage was, "No wonder they're not showing it to the rest of the people."
It's horrible.
No, he likes the way it looks, but the problem is that it's essentially Battlefield with a Star Wars makeover.
Isn't that what everyone
okay.
wanted, though?
No, that's not what everybody wanted. I mean, you got a lot of information is starting to come out from the game right now, and DICE has confirmed a lot of it because they are kind of forced to, because people are really, some people are really putting the screws on DICE right now because they want information, because a lot of discrepancies have turned out. It turns out that the AT&Ts, the walkers, you cannot control them. They are on rail.
Wow.
So yeah, the big Hoth battle apparently works like you get into the walker and it automatically advances towards the rebel base. You have no control over the walker at all.
That sucks.
Yeah, and So it's like and the lack of gameplay modes, 40 players instead of 60 players. People
Yeah,
are
I heard
just,
about that.
yeah, I mean, people are actually wondering if EA is just. I mean, of course they are. I mean, why are we
Yeah,
even
they
asking?
bought the
But
license. They're trying to get people to, buy into the hype of it.
yeah, I mean, people essentially, they are. EA is pushing this game out to time it with the release of the movie. I mean, they want it out before The Force Awakens comes out. I mean, I think the game releases November 17th,
Yeah.
and the movie is out
Yeah,
December
because
18th.
because I remember they brought this out last year. They showed it when was it? Like 2013 or 14?
I think it was 14. Yeah, it was last year's. No, it was at the press conference at EA,
And they announced it.
Yeah, and that was basically like they showed us like concept footage of what they were working on, and it was basically like you would have thought they've been working on the Endor map this entire time, because that's everything that's all people have seen so far.
Yeah, the Battle of Endor.
But there's no gameplay, and there's so many red flags when it comes to that game. I've been telling people left and right, do not pre-order. You stupid fuckwits. Don't pre-order.
I saw the images of it. They said that this was going to be like in first person and third person from the rumors.
Which yeah, I mean, Battlefront was also third person sometimes, but it was like
when you're in sniper mode, you're pretty much in first person.
Yeah, but what really pissed people off when it came, I mean, it's crazy when you compare how many maps and modes and features the older Battlefront game have, and some guy actually made a flowchart showing how much stuff the original Battlefield, how much content the original Battlefront games had compared to the new one, and people were just laughing. This is like, it's like there's so much stuff missing. I mean, a lot of people. I mean, the guys at IGN, and seriously, fuck those guys. They said, "Oh, the space battles. I never really liked space battles. It was never about the space battles in Battlefront." Yes, it was.
I wouldn't mind seeing space battles. Come on, it's like you want to see it. You wanted to go and fight the Death Star. You would like to see that too. I was like,
yeah,
the
people
biggest
were like calling them out on it in the comment section on IGN. Oh, come on, you're just sucking EA's dick here because.
Yeah, I know. EA is like, come on, EA is paying you guys to do this shit. Come on, well, you know it's true.
I don't know. I'm so skeptical towards the whole game right now. I'm a Star Wars.
Lucky I didn't pre-order Mortal Kombat. I understand people are fans of that thing, but it's sad how they resorted to the DLC to pay like
I'm pissed.
99
I was
cents
one of the
for
suckers who actually pre-ordered.
What did you pre-order?
Yeah, I was one of the assholes who pre-ordered.
Yeah, everyone liked it.
But I'm
Mortal
still
Kombat.
I don't know why people keep buying EA shit. Like we know, everybody know, everybody has spread the word. Look, EA has doing a lot of fucking cheated shit.
It's because
however.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say that I am, however, very proud of myself for not buying Battlefield Hardline. I did not pre-order it. I did not buy it. Period.
Yeah, I mean, I played the beta and everything. I liked it, but at the same time, I was like, do I really need another Skinner box? I mean, I already have Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
Look, when I play Battlefield 3, and I like Battlefield 3 a lot. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy Battlefield 4. I know EA is kind of cheaty, but Battlefield's still good. I played Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
I regretted that.
I kind of liked it. The
That game was
Metro
a disaster.
in Battlefield.
It's better
3.
now. It's a way better game now.
Now, 2 years later,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. I would buy the maps though, but it's like
the maps looks good.
Yeah, the
Yeah, but
maps.
you can get. I mean, if you want to get into Battlefield, I mean, if you buy Battlefield 4 as it is right now, you are getting a good game. I mean,
Yeah.
it runs pretty well. They optimize most of the shit, but never buy. I think most people who bought it at launch were severely disappointed because there was so much problem. There was a huge.
I bought it on launch on PS3.
Oh man.
And I still play it on PS3.
I
have
play it on PS4. I still own it on PS4, and I'm not getting rid of it because I really.
I'm not.
wanna go
I
back.
didn't.
I kind of still want to get on PS4 when I get next gen, because 60 frames. It's running 60 frames. It's running better than fucking PS3. That's the only hope to get me back to Battlefield 4.
Yeah, I would show you the video
What?
footage.
Do you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, 60 frames. What?
yeah,
No, on PS4.
PS4, but it's not really. It's
On
actually.
PS3, it's running like fucking 25, 30 frames.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say this. Dice basically said that a Battlefront is gonna be 60 FPS. Bullshit.
Yeah, you're right about
I
that.
call bullshit, especially on consoles. PC, maybe. Consoles, hell no.
I think the police baton just went through a wall.
Let me see if I have a recording here, because I do have footage of the game, and I played it on PS4. A lot of people liked that video.
I think on PS4, Battlefield 4 has motion blur, while on the Xbox One version does not.
Let me see.
And that makes the Xbox One version a hell of a lot better. I cannot stand motion blur.
I don't mind motion blur.
Yeah.
I turn it off. It's the most annoying piece, especially in FPS. Fuck. I hate it. I turn it off instantly. It's the most useless feature ever made into a video game.
I never find it that annoying. I mean, it's because like most console games have motion blur already. I think I'm used to it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm mainly a PC gamer. I own an Xbox One and I own a PS4. I have both consoles and a PC. And I mainly play on the PC, but there are a few games that I like playing on console.
I play. I got a laptop. It's a gaming laptop, very entry, but I got a lot of games in it, and I play on PC too. I have Insurgency. I've been fucking loving that game a lot.
Well, let me see. Technically, I found out that the PS3 only goes 60 frames per second on a 90p, 900p.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't
But yeah,
really
but-
care about resolutions. I only really care about art design.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the problem is,
if you approach life that way in terms of video games nowadays, you'll find yourself getting a lot more satisfied with games. It's like
Yeah.
it's not that this texture looks
I'm
like
not-
a 1080p texture; it's that it looks okay.
No,
I'm not saying-
what pisses me off, however, is not necessarily the art style I'm talking about. It's the whole idea of frames per second. That is an issue. And you take a look at games like Bloodborne. All I can think about while playing Bloodborne was, Jesus, this game would have been so great in 60 FPS on the PC.
I'm not saying that 60 FPS is the norm. I mean, 60 FPS has to be the norm. It's supposed to be. But I
No.
always look forward for a performance game that runs so fucking smooth.
I'd rather have
And
a game that runs well at 30 than a game that runs shitty at 60. So
that's fair. That's fair.
That's fair, but I want to say to all the people who is making up excuses, especially on console, when they say that 30 FPS, it's more cinematic. I don't want cinematic. I want to play a fucking game. I don't want to watch a movie.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I agree. Look, I don't mind. I'm already used to 30. Battlefield runs bad. It's not even running 30 at all. Because I can fucking notice when it's a 30 smooth on fucking 30, if you want to call it that, but 60 FPS is always better.
yeah, I know it always manages to stutter or grind down at certain big battle points in some of the matches I play. There was this one point I was battling two other tanks on I forget the name of the map, but it's the one with the railway and the train car that just keeps going and going and going. Anyways, I was battling two other tanks, and the frame rate just went completely to hell. It actually caused me to miss a shot because it recalculated where my I was aiming due to all the frame rate jag, and I ended up missing. So I ended up dying.
This is
That's
this is PS4, right? You were playing on the PS4.
No, this is Xbox One.
Oh man, consoles. Fuck.
Yeah, here's a video. Here's a video that I made in 720p with PlayStation 4.
Also, what I was going to say, another thing why Call of Duty is so popular is not because it's like, oh, Call of Duty is so easy to play. The reason it's so accessible is because it's a 60 FPS game. Like, if you compare it to the competitor Halo and Battlefield on consoles, they're running 30. And
Yeah,
But, I would argue that Call of Duty just feels great to play in general, regardless of frame rates. But
Call of Duty feels great to play.
yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's fast paced. It works. It runs great. I mean,
It's simple.
It's simple. Yeah, I think the simplicity is what draws a lot of people to it. It's like a fun game you can jump in. I mean, I'm still playing the Nuketown map from Black Ops 2, for Christ's sakes. That is hilarious. That is a lot of fun. And but I think, you know, I just watched the new the new trailer for Black Ops 3. Oh my god, the game looks so generic. I mean, I'm not even excited for any of it. There was no set piece info. I was like, it looks like another future Call of Duty with, you know, advanced weaponry. I was like, no, I want to see Nazis. I want to go back to World War II.
I haven't played Call of Duty in 3 years, so if I play Black Ops 3, I just gonna be introduced to the new fucking futuristic thing that is happening. So that's why I didn't buy Ghost or Advanced Warfare, because
Yeah, you should have. Yeah, it was a shitty game. I mean, no, not shitty. It was actually pretty. It was fun. The multiplayer was actually a little bit of fun, and they changed it up a little bit with the jetpacks, so it was kind of fun. But I got bored of it really quickly.
Oh boy.
I played the demo of Ghost when it was around on Xbox.
Oh, that was horrible.
Yeah.
It was the demo, at least, so it was like...
I like the single-player campaign, God. It's probably the best single-player campaign other than Modern Warfare 2.
They're
Ghost
gonna
was
make
the
a
first
sequel to
Modern Warfare.
Ghost. You know that, right?
I
Yeah.
don't fucking
It's
care.
the multiplayer that was shit in Ghosts.
I remember
Yeah.
I actually bought Ghost on the PC, and there were hackers in the servers online. So all of a sudden, I jumped from level 1 to 50 after one kill. It's because some Russian dude had hacked the server.
In the first day.
Well then.
I was like, boom!
I think I'm
I was like,
echoing.
I was like leveling up like crazy.
Who doesn't have their headphones plugged in?
I don't know.
I
I
did.
have my
Guy.
headphones. I have my headphones.
Yeah, I have my headphones
Norwegian
plugged
guy.
in, but I'm probably I have this on
I can
TV.
hear myself.
Yeah.
So, when it comes, what's the topic again? Okay, Call of Duty. Because I get lost every time.
Yeah, we're talking about Liana K's vagina here. Come on.
I haven't played Call of Duty for 3 years. I stopped.
I understand.
kind of I did a personal boycott for a bit because I played Black Ops 2 and I liked the game, but I was like oversaturated already. I'm like, I'm not gonna buy Call
I'm
of
gonna
Duty.
go ahead and try to show the trailer, see if because it already came out. But
I already watched it many times. I watched the
yeah,
interview.
I'll probably show it on
That
the
was
live
nice.
stream just to show everybody. They'll probably Activision will probably have an issue with me
Oh.
doing that.
Single player is gonna be co-op.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they're structuring a lot of multiplayer. They're taking all the ideas between all three modes and putting it together. Like single player will be arena based. It's not gonna be super linear. All the missions are gonna have different path, and it's gonna be a more open game.
All right.
And it's gonna be also co-op. There's gonna be different. It's gonna be like League of Legends. You're gonna choose a character, right?
Mhm.
And that character has a special weapon, a special ability, with his own background and stuff. And also with that, you can create your own custom weapons, and you can bring that on zombies and a single player.
Okay, I'm skeptical now because this sounds like they're trying to add too many features, and none of them will work
Yeah.
together. I mean, it's like it
They're,
really.
they're experimenting with new stuff. That's what I like about Treyarch. Treyarch always experiment with something new.
Yeah, but when the game is supposed to ship this year in November, and it's not that many months, you know, it's like you don't start messing around with that shit a few months before release.
They've been working on that
I'm
for
gonna go
3
ahead
years.
and,
They made all. They've
show
been
the
working
video
with that
clip
with
of-
3 years, and they say that they made a new AI system
Alright,
for the
I'm gonna
game.
go ahead and show the clip.
So
I'm gonna switch over and show the clip of the official trailer. So here we go.
okay.
I love how generic it is that painted black is being used.
Yep.
Weapons don't have instincts. Weapons don't have
I heard that before.
loyalty.
Yeah, I've seen
Weapons
this.
don't have judgment.
Yeah.
I mean, that was basically the
Soldiers
Black Ops
still.
1. I mean, Black Ops 2.
Well, at least they got underwater fighting.
What happens
Yeah.
when the soldier
Do the fish
Yeah,
swim away
becomes
from
the
you?
weapon?
No, they got underwater fighting.
I don't care. There's no fish.
I know.
God damn! How did I die there?
I'm just curious.
I'm
because I
looking
know
at the
Treyarch
trailer
wanted-
right now. It just looks like Halo.
I could not foresee this thing happening to you.
Before it starts pushing back.
It's gonna. I hope it looks fun to play. Because I haven't played Call of Duty for a while. I'm like,
Yeah, but
you just need
here's
a
the thing
fun
that's
multiplayer.
bothering me about it.
I mean, anybody who's actually played Advanced Warfare will recognize a lot of this stuff immediately. It looks like Advanced Warfare 2.
Some of it reminds me too much like they're using some of the jump wall stuff from Titanfall.
Yeah. I mean, should Call of Duty be? I mean, Halo has always been like this asymmetric FPS where you jump around and you're all over the place. I mean, that's what they're essentially trying to do with Call of Duty.
Yeah, and they're also hinting the zombie mode, which they're gonna probably pre-order anyway because God knows kids are into the zombie thing.
Still,
I
I
like
mean,
zombies.
yeah, but I think zombies need to take a break, man. It's been all over, especially 2014, man.
Well,
I mean, you're talking about the zombie teaming games?
Yeah,
Because
it-
Treyarch zombies always been there since World of War, so it's a thing to be expected to have. It's a mode that is already featured into Treyarch games.
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, you know, in general, it's zombies and entertainment in general. I mean, it's getting so old. I'm sick and tired of it. Not even The Walking Dead is interesting to watch anymore.
Well, I watched it, iZombie. That was actually an okay show.
Yeah, that is the only. Yeah, because they did something completely different with it. They did something completely different, and it's hilarious to watch. I mean, the actor who plays Liz, she really pulls it off. I mean, you like her, and she's a very sympathetic character.
Yeah, she is. She doesn't like the virus, but she has to just to survive, so she won't have to kill anybody.
She's a nice zombie.
Yeah, she is.
You know,
Or to put it in terms, a friend of mine said, he basically said, she's a zombie that I wouldn't mind taking to the movies.
Well, a zombie can't really complain about anything.
Yeah, I gotta continue watching that show. I wonder if there's any new episodes
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I've been
The next
watching
episode
Flash and all the other ones.
Silent Hill is canceled. Konami I don't know what the fuck is going on, Konami. Those guys are hitting their head into fucking typewriters and
a lot
making
of
I
decisions
can,
with
I
their
can,
asses.
I can tell. I can say a little bit about it because I've been reading a little bit about Konami. Apparently,
Fucking Hotline Miami 2 keeps crashing on me. Fuck off.
I've been looking at the stock trade, and they actually removed their stock trade in New York.
They're backing away.
So Konami, I think, is done. Yeah, they are. It looks like they're shutting. It looks like they're on their way to shutting down part of their company. I mean, people are speculating that they probably are shutting down a huge part of their company, and because it's not cost effective.
This is not good for Metal Gear Online at all.
Yeah, they said
No,
they were going to put out
I-
Metal Gear Online because they were developing that thing for years.
Yeah. They've been working on that online system since Metal Gear 4.
Yeah, because then they
I mean,
introduced
the
the
only-
Fox engine.
And I have to ask, what the hell is going on with the Konami PR department? Because they came out with the news that Silent Hills was canceled only because people on Twitter were asking them what the hell is going on.
I think they were pulling a Phil Fish.
They are disconnected to the people around.
I
They're
know.
they
I
are
know.
more. They are
It's like
more
they said.
disconnected.
It's like they really don't understand. People really like Silent Hill. The problem is that the movie probably didn't do so well for them.
People might Nintendo is not catching up the time. Look at Konami. Those guys are behind times.
Yeah.
Those
I would-
guys are behind fucking.
But-
they're in the time of NES.
Well, let me.
Yeah, but
go ahead.
No, I just want to say that when it comes, I mean, I think that Nintendo is still behind the times on a lot of issues because if you take a look at the Wii U, I mean, what the fuck have they done with the Wii U? They are, I mean, it doesn't have anything.
It's their old
They need to get
philosophy.
game-
What are you talking about, dude?
It's their old philosophy about technology.
When it comes to the Wii U is doing. Not
It's
doing.
it's
super
doing okay
great,
for itself.
but it's not doing super great. But the last few months, ending 2014, through E3 from 2014, and now Wii U has on games has doing a lot of fucking new things. Mario
Yeah.
Kart 8, Super Smash Brothers. Fucking Xenoblade Chronicle looks fantastic.
Here's what's going on. I'm gonna explain. They haven't advertised it well enough during 2013. That's what killed them.
Yeah.
They didn't really, market. They felt that they could advertise it on YouTube, but the problem was trying to explain to people that they were having a hard time trying to develop games. That was the biggest issue that they had. They didn't understand. They didn't really, understand the technology. They didn't understand what was going on. They asked people to please be patient, which what they did during Christmas time.
Mhm.
Yeah, but the idea here is, the idea with Nintendo is basically like the only thing that is really doing well at Nintendo right now, and that is the 3DS.
The
3DS, the 3DS is doing great. But looking at the Wii U right now, most of the titles that is coming out for the system right now are shitty indie titles that nobody gives a fuck about. We want the first party games. That is why you buy Nintendo, because you want to get the first party games. And
most of the big titles already out. Super Mario World, Smash Brothers, the Splatoon game. That's another game that I've really been looking forward to.
Yeah, but
expecting
Splatoon
it.
is that. Yeah. Splatoon is one thing, but the question is, can they market it to a wider audience? Because Splatoon is not very widely known amongst the casual gamer.
Yeah, it's only been known through E3. That was it, and a lot of people are talking about it.
Because if you say, because if Nintendo says Zelda, then everybody's on board.
Yeah.
If you say Star Fox, everybody is on board. But if you say like Splatoon, and most casual gamers will go, what?
Well, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be talking of Star Fox DC3 because they've been
They
developing
better.
that.
they better talk about it. They better have some new information. They better have some new games to actually show us. But there's a lot of rumors now that Nintendo might be developing a new console. So that's why a lot of people are.
That always happened, dude. They've been when PlayStation started developing the PlayStation 4. They started developing the PlayStation 4 around 2008. It just takes time. They always do that. If the new console is coming out, it's gonna be 2018. So it's like a normal cycle.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing how we're heading, which direction we're heading, because I'm looking at the console market right now, and I don't know. The hardware specs and all those kinds of things. I mean, games are you can buy a PC now.
If Nintendo is gonna make another console, right? Well, when they made the new console, they had to make it so powerful.
3DS, and that could practically play Wii games on it.
Look, when they made the new console, it has to be really powerful. Another thing, Nintendo is not even close of closing. To Nintendo to all his money plummet down, it's gonna take 32 years. It's being all
actually,
it's being
it
all
would take
fucking
them.
calculated.
It would right now. They're losing money with the Wii U sales.
They are, but not super big. They
Not
still
super
can survive.
big,
No
it's
problem.
just-
Like Sony. Sony can go fucking next year because they're losing money on every fucking corner of their company.
Yeah, because they've been selling off their stuff because they're trying to pay off debts.
They're trying to pay off debts, and the only thing that Sony is surviving on is on PS4.
PS4
Microsoft
and
is being the
movies.
same.
That's pretty much what they're doing right now. They're focusing on
and
the entertainment business and plus the music business.
And Microsoft itself is also losing a lot of money also, and they are trying to bring everything to PC soon. So probably the new Xbox just gonna be integrated with fucking Steam in the future.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, I'm looking at this, and Microsoft is not losing as much money as you think. You have to remember, Microsoft does a hell of a lot more than just make the Xbox. I mean,
Yeah, they make software.
They don't need the Xbox department. They can afford to lose money on the Xbox. Sony, on the other hand, cannot. I mean, if the PS4 starts losing money, then they are in serious trouble. But it doesn't look like that's happening. The PS4 is still going strong. The Xbox is doing also really well right now. I mean, the only console right now that is doing pretty shit, actually, is the Wii U. And the idea here, but I think the console market will be radically different. I don't think we will see a PS5. I really don't think we will see a new Xbox. I think we are moving into a different kind of direction, because
I feel that Nintendo is gonna bring another console, but Sony, I don't think so. Microsoft may, but
Go ahead, Carl.
because the consoles right now are already outdated, and when it comes to specs, and it's like I mean, I have a friend of mine. He's been a console gamer his entire life, but then he could afford to buy himself a gaming PC, and he was like, man, he was playing, like The Witcher 2 on the PC. He's only played that on the Xbox 360. He was like, fuck, the difference. I mean, he was like, and he also discovered Skyrim modding, so he's a PC gamer.
Yeah, I discovered it too. I've been playing that for a bit, and I'm still trying to figure out what is the right stuff.
I'm looking for
it.
a job
I'm
so
gonna get myself a
badly.
gaming laptop because,
I'm trying to get a job so I can afford to buy a big rig so I can play PC games.
But
like
you don't have to.
high end.
Yeah, you don't even have to pay that much money. I mean, you don't need.
I'm not saying much money, but at least high end, you know.
I mean, you can build a gaming PC for hell, I don't know, $600.
Yeah,
I
got
want to budget
I got my
800
PC pre-built for $600.
I want to do a budget around $800 and $900. So because I just want to make a computer that lasts at least 2 years or 3
Yeah, but
years.
no. I mean, new parts will always be out for PCs. There will always be a new graphic card release. There is intense competition right now between AMD and Nvidia, And
Yeah.
I mean, there is always going to be new graphic cards. You can't keep your PC 100% updated all the time. Then you're going to be doing nothing but buying graphic cards. But if you
I would not do that. I'm not.
yeah, but if you buy a good processor, and you focus on the motherboard and the CPU and the RAM, the only thing that you really have to update, maybe a couple of years, is the graphic card.
That's what I'm thinking. Itself, it's just to make a really pretty good PC
Like
that
night souls on my Mac here.
Yeah,
That's pissing me
you
off.
need a good motherboard. You need a good decent processor, but you got to also find out what motherboard works with the processor.
Listen, I want to say something. I have a gaming laptop, and my gaming laptop has an 880 GTX card in it, and I'm running Battlefield 4 on Ultra with all settings on.
So it's
you know,
like,
sometimes I
is that
just
like a
think of
4
getting
gig
a
one?
laptop. Sometimes I think myself to get a gaming laptop, either an MSI or a Razer. I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
MSI is pretty good.
I'm thinking between MSI or Razer. I think just to take out the hassle of making a computer, and it takes less space.
My laptop is actually custom made because they have a company in Finland who makes custom made laptops. So I get to choose whatever the hell I want to have in that laptop. So I was very I actually, so if you were to buy the laptop that I have from a company like Alienware or Razer or whatever, you're gonna have to pay at least maybe $3,000. But if you know how much I paid for it, and I live in Scandinavia where shit's expensive, I paid $1,500.
Wow.
Because it was custom made, all the parts were ordered directly from the supplier and put together by the guys in Finland.
Oh, that's why they imported that
And I've
technology.
actually asked, do you want a Norwegian? Do you want to have a Norwegian keyboard on your laptop? Yes, please, I would. Okay, it's gonna take 2 more days. Yeah, but that's fine. It was like, so I got a Norwegian keyboard as well, so I have the 3 letters that you guys don't have in the English alphabet.
Yeah, we
Oh.
know.
I'm comfortable with my English alphabet, okay? I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I kind of need those letters for obvious reasons.
Yeah, for professional.
I only
reasons.
know Spanish and bad. I only know Spanish and bad English.
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 No, that's Asian.
That's racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm watching this Pac-Man, Mercedes Carrera, and Liana K interview with the volume off and closed captioning on, and it is hilarious.
Yeah.
Because YouTube's closed captioning is nowhere near accurate enough.
Yeah, I noticed that. Most of the stuff they translate is kind of hard to tell whether it's accurate or not.
I also noticed that Liana K is using a very, very bright light to shine on her.
I know. She's trying to.
some
You know what
reason.
she's trying to do? She's trying to get Pac-Man to pay attention to Gamergate.
Yeah, I think she's going about it the wrong way, but whatever.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
but
want to. You
can
know, I don't want it to be in a bad light. You know, in a bad way. I don't see it being bad. It's just the issue. The issue is you're going to have trolls. You're going to have people that disagree with the issue, and I personally understand why they're doing this. Because they're trying to, you know, they're trying to be like, I understand Liana K is like trying to get into this, trying to be like the next Geraldo Rivera.
Oh God.
Yeah, imagine her being Geraldo Rivera.
No,
No,
I just imagined Liana K with a mustache.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the thing right here. You can see the it's already happening. Like, the Pac-Man does Gamergate. This is Ethics XXX. Pac-Man making his debut as James Dean.
Yeah, I saw
The
that.
Red Hot Hotties and Banging Brunettes. I thought it was hilarious. Someone made that.
I love how she's got a Yoda and another pop culture figure. I can't quite put my finger
Anita
on in the back. Is that
Sarkeesian.
Tintin?
Nita Sarkeesian.
I think that's Tintin in the back.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Tintin.
Tintin has always been more of a European.
More of a Belgian thing.
No, I know. I mean, I grew up. I mean, I actually remember when I was a kid in Norway. There is actually a Tintin animated series that came out before, way back in the 90s. That is a cartoon based on all the Tintin books, and I actually remember that running on TV when I was a kid. So it's like I read the original Tintin books, and when I watched the Spielberg movie, it seems like they mixed and matched different stories into one movie, and that pissed me off.
I liked the Tintin movie. I think it was pretty okay.
It's brilliant. I mean, when it comes to the animation quality, it's really great because it gave Pixar a run for their money.
Yeah.
You mean
Actually,
the 3D version or the 2D version?
Yeah, I saw it in the 3D version. It was actually quite impressive. Though I noticed with 3D movies, once you get a certain amount into them, the 3D effect just disappears entirely anyways. You don't really notice it. So...
Yeah. I personally remembered that show too. I used to be on Nickelodeon back in the days too.
Yeah. Oh God, Nickelodeon! I remember that when growing up. I remember when we had a cartoon channel in Europe that was called the Children's Channel. I think you had it in the U.S. as well. Yeah. And they showed like old Hanna-Barbera cartoons, and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, Nickelodeon took over, and we had all these stupid shit that was shown. It was like the quality of the cartoons just went straight to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens with any animated show.
Yeah, no, they used to back in the 80s. They used to have good, interesting cartoons, especially in the 90s. They had some interesting cartoons as well. Like Real Monsters and let's see what else.
I grew up watching Tiny Toons and Animaniacs,
Yeah, that too. We had that, but we saw it on a different channel, especially the Disney cartoons.
DuckTales.
Yeah,
the Rescue Rangers, Tailspin.
Darkwing Duck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember there was this. It was Duckman or something.
I'm watching the Mortal Kombat trailer, the movie, the one, and I'm getting like kind of nostalgic.
That movie is great. Fuck the haters. That movie is awesome.
That movie is fucking awesome, and it spawned the best fucking remix music ever of Mortal Kombat.
By the way, has anybody heard the song? At the end of the movie.
Whoa!
At the end of the movie, there's actually a very nice trance song that plays. I searched like a motherfucker to find that song because it drove me crazy, and I finally found. It's called what the fuck is the song's name? It's called.
I gotta drive him crazy now.
I have it on Spotify. I managed to find the song. It was actually on Spotify.
There's a song that I want to look at. Fine. I had it once on my phone, and I had to change my phone, and I lost all the memory, I cannot transfer the data, so I lost the music, right? And I thought I had it on my laptop, but the music, the song is not there. I'm like, God damn it, I want to get that song, but I don't remember where it was. I don't remember if it was from New Javis. It's a really relaxing music. I just don't remember a lot. I know how the song goes. I just don't remember the title at all.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, did anybody? Is anybody gonna buy The Witcher 3 when it comes out?
I've been thinking about it, but at the same time, I have Lords of the Fallen. I managed to get for a very cheap price. I have.
If the fucking Sega Genesis version have it, but if not, I can't.
I hope Titan Souls comes out on the console. That way, I can actually play it.
What?
Titan Souls.
You can play
Well,
Titan
the
Souls on
Baltimore
a
riots
toaster.
No, I can't play it on my Mac because it says it doesn't play on version 10.8.5, even though that's only a year and a half old.
Titanfall is on PS3. I think if I remember, it was on PS3 or in beta. I don't remember. I know I saw it in the store.
Whatever. I'm watching sniper footage from Battlefield 4.
Watching those Battlefield montages.
No, I'm watching my own gameplay.
Wow.
JT,
That's like watching
What's
yourself
up?
jack off.
can you send me the link on Skype to the Verlo video?
I think I did. There was a. Let me see. Let me see if that's the Verlo video.
Yeah, what was that about? That was about Varlo mentioning.
Hey, Varlo here, and I'm here to
take
address
out that
the-
mention, and then he freaked out.
No, Liana K freaked out. Right now he's being attacked by the so-called White Knights of Liana K. I think this is the one. And there's also the other one where he talks about Ralph's getting ejected from the panel, which technically he wasn't. He wasn't kicked out of the convention. He was kicked out of the panel. Which luckily the con
Yeah, I
would
saw
welcome
that
him
video.
back. But here's the funny thing: they called him a journalist. Remember? They called him a journalist when technically he's a blogger. I was like laughing about it, going like,
Journalist and Ralph, unfortunately, do not go in the same sentence.
"Yeah, Ralph and journalist." They called him a journalist.
I mean, I could see the phrase blogger, but other than that, journalist, no.
No. You saw the video of him, getting ejected out of the panel that Liana K was in, and he took a picture, and she was complaining about it, saying, "I do not want pictures in." She didn't request it. The thing is, she did not request for herself to be not taking any pictures at the panel.
Yeah.
Which is weird though, because
And it's a public place. There's
it is
not
a
really a
public
lot
place,
of.
and the fact is, Ralph took a picture saying "Showtime" to her, because she didn't publicly. I remember she took a picture of a guy at PAX. Did she request that she had her freaking herself at PAX explain to everybody that I don't want any pictures of myself at PAX? She took a picture of somebody at PAX. She didn't mind that.
Yeah, there was also that idiot though who was following her around saying, "Oh, should I threaten her or something?" That was a goddamn idiot.
I
that
know.
guy.
I know. It's a shame too, because it was totally unfair that he got ejected out. He wanted to probably ask the Q&A with Brianna Wu, of all people, asking her some questions.
Hey, were you really attacked by Gamergate?
Yeah, probably
I can
that
just
would be the
imagine
best
Ralph.
question. And
I can just imagine.
Oh shit, guys! Big happenings.
What?
They're gonna remove payment mods.
Paid
really?
mods? Okay.
At
Yeah, they're
Steam?
gonna remove it. Yeah, here's the thing. They're gonna remove it.
That's good.
Oh, good.
You
Now we
know,
got
Valve
somebody
gets a
in
lot of
Gamergate
flack,
that we
rightfully
won.
so, because
we
it's
won the argument
your
with.
goddamn monopoly. I mean,
We're going to remove the payment feature from the Skyrim workshop. For anyone who spent money on a mod, we'll be refunding you the complete amount. We talked to the team of Avaceta and they agreed. We done this because it's clear. We didn't understand exactly what we were doing. We've been shipping many features over the year aimed at allowing community creators to receive a share of the reward. And in the past, they've been receiving as well. It's obvious that now that this case is different. To help you understand why we thought this was a good idea, our main goal were to allow mods market the opportunity to work on their mods full time if they wanted to, and to encourage developers to provide better support to their mods communities.
Yeah, while Valve is claiming 75% of the profits. Fuck you.
But let me continue reading. We thought this will result better mods for everybody, both free and paid. We wanted more great mods becoming great products like Dota, Counter-Strike, DayZ, and Killing Floor, and we wanted to make that happen organically. I cannot fucking say that. Organically, for any mod maker who wanted to take a shot at it. But we underestimate the difference between our previously successful revenue sharing model. The addition of paid mods to Skyrim Workshop, we understand our game community pretty well, but stepping into an establishment, year-old modding community in Skyrim was probably not the right place to start iterating. We think this made us miss the mark pretty badly, even though we believe there are useful features somewhere here. Now that you back a dump truck of feedback onto our inboxes, we'll be chewing through that. But if you have any further thoughts, let us know. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted mod creators to make money. Oh fuck, Valve! Seriously, they were stinging them for 75% of the profits. This is bullshit.
Also, Five Nights at Freddy 4. Kill me. I thought. Look, I knew that fucking Scott was going to do all three games, like 1, 2, and 3. Like when they do 2, I know 3 was coming. Like, yeah, that's gonna be the end.
It looks like a lot of some mods are probably gonna be like, oh fuck.
When you finish Five Nights at Freddy 3, you're like the end. Like that's the end. If you get the good ending, yeah, you finish the fucking series. No, he's gonna make another one. Let's go. It's called Five Nights at Freddy 4 Final Chapter. Yeah. You just
the final thing.
The final chapter, I swear this time. Like, dude, if you want to make another horror game, try to make it a name or something like that, because you're just trying to monetize on the name now. When you see the announcement picture, he looks like he's trying so hard to be unique this time.
Whatever.
Yeah.
This whole paid mods thing is obviously of interest to a lot of people. It's not really of interest to me.
I mean, the idea of paid mod looks interesting to mods that want to work full time, right? It looks interesting. But the thing is, they did it so fucking bad. First of all, 75% of the monetizing this go to Valve. They didn't have to do shit. I do understand if they pay at least 20% or 10%, but 75%? Fuck no.
Yeah, and also there's all the legalities and legal issues that they have to tangle through in order to actually, because if some game creator wanted to, they could simply go up to Steam and say, hey, you're profiting off of my game without my permission in a way that is not similar in any way to any of the Let's Players or anything in their legal arguments for using footage of gameplay. They're actually using game code and assets to make an addition to the game, and Valve would be profiting off that directly. And if a game creator wanted to,
another issue I'd like to bring in, that if the mods don't work or they are glitchy, people would complain to Valve about these mods being used that are not even working for their computer at all. And of course, who's going to be responsible? The modders or Valve? Because if I'm paying like $20 for a mod, it better work. Because sometimes some of the mods don't even work at all. I've been trying out the game. I've been trying out Skyrim for a while, and some of the mods don't even work at all.
Yeah. If they gonna put mods that's gonna be paid, they have to go through a bigger acceptance, like Greenlight, or putting a game. They had to make sure that the mod is working with other mods, and that's gonna be a hassle, because if you put in a mod that is gonna contradict another mod, it's just gonna be a mess. If is the refund system would be better if at least it was like 3 or 4 days, but 24 hours is not enough to test the game if it's working or not, because the mod might start working, but then it probably can crash or something, so there's not enough time
it would
to
crash.
let the modder
Yeah.
to test.
JT, I gotta take off now. I'll see you later, right?
All right, take care, man. Thank you for coming.
Yep.
So the modder itself is not having enough time to test the mod. So if you
Oh
put
man,
a
your
mod,
audio quality completely jumped when he left.
if you put a mod, the refund system has to be at least 1 week or 5 days, or whatever you want to do it. But it has to be more than 24 hours, because 24 hours is too short to test something. It's way too short.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be good.
Especially
Because
if it's a
remember,
very long
the-
and involved mod. Like I've seen some campaigns, like whole big campaigns being made. So
And you have to remember, this modders doesn't have the different benchmark to test stuff. They have their own computer, their own one computer is so too, but that's the only way they can test it. They don't have enough testers to do it. So if people are gonna buy the first time that campaign mod or whatever they want, they had to be the testers for the time being. That's how it works. So if you're gonna buy a mod and they just gonna give you 24 hours, that's not enough to receive feedback and fix something.
Yeah, because they need to understand that the mods don't always work, and they're not going to be guaranteed to be perfect, because some of the mods, like you said, don't always have a chance to work, and that's the biggest issue. The question is whether it's ethical to give modders a chance to test out and have them be paid for it. The question is,
I mean, it's
I would
ethical
donate
if
money
the-
to them to make something like, I don't know, like
I mean-
like Gundams in freaking in Skyrim.
I mean, it's ethical if the developer let them, if the developer, what, our mods can have free mods in that, it can be moddable, and people can also put their pay mods so people can earn money from it. Because people really
I know that
work on it.
they allow. Well, I know Valve allowed this a while back with people doing
Team
mods
Fortress.
for
Team Fortress.
Team Fortress, and also there's another one which they allow modders to design. Not really, just basically colorize the
Floor?
guns, like design guns on the thing.
Are you talking about Killing Floor, Dota?
Dota,
Yeah, Counter-Strike.
Dota is another one. Dota 2, and
Counter-Strike.
and CS:GO.
Counter-Strike. Yeah, Counter-Strike.
Yeah, Counter-Strike's another one that they allowed people to mod, so you can actually mod maps and such. I don't know. They allow it to be for free. Some of them for free, some of them for money. Because I know Dota charges money for like character revamps
Holy
or character design redesigns
This-
on their
sorry.
clothing.
Sorry, this is completely off topic, but what the fuck is happening in Baltimore?
Baltimore, I think it's a riot.
yeah,
I
it's all
thought-
those police at Eric Garner's funeral, I think, or something.
Wait, this is on the U.S.?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, it's basically an offshoot of the Ferguson riots. Been following issues like this for a couple of
Yeah,
years.
but they're just. I'm watching a video. They're just destroying every property possible and robbing shit.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck!
Yeah, this is a really big sensitive issue.
I know. It's just completely different. I just wanted to know the whole thing.
I
It's
know.
not to the.
It's kind of a riot, and it's been really tough, and I can understand the people in Baltimore are very upset about this. It's
Yeah,
tough.
I just wanted to know what happened because I'm just off of what's been happening in the real world. Ew, touching on that. Okay.
Well,
That's
it does tie into Gamergate in a odd way or something in a lot of respects. Actually, if you compare the actions of the the Ferguson riots and all that sorts of stuff, the Ferguson protests to some aspects of Gamergate, you could definitely see parallels. This is why I find it hilarious that they say, well, all the bad stuff that the trolls do who are connected to Gamergate discredit the whole thing. My answer to that would be like, okay, so do those Ferguson rioters who ended up looting stores invalidate their entire argument?
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what is happening. I know. I'm just saying there's a lot of shit
Personally,
happening.
I realized there was like two sides of the story about Ferguson.
Mm-hmm.
There's like two sides of the story. One was, I remembered in the Ferguson riots, there was like a group of people, you know, trying to protect a store. Like a group of thugs were like, they were calling them gang members protecting a store.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And then it burnt down after that because people were like, no, and they were like doing the crosses and everything, like keep away like vampires.
Yeah, well, yeah, the Ferguson riots, just because you were wondering, it's basically like just protests as an offshoot of kind of like the legacy of the civil rights movement in the United States.
Yeah.
It's just relating to issues of police discrimination and brutality.
If you ever heard of you probably heard about the Chicago riots.
Mm-hmm.
Or the Detroit riots. You probably heard about them.
Or even the Los Angeles riots back in the 90s.
Yeah, that one was crazy. Especially the guy who got hit by a brick.
This is another hard topic. The creator of the Dolphin passes away.
Yeah.
That's sad. And people are trying to use Gamergate as an excuse because she got trolled. And they're accusing 4chan of causing it. I heard about that.
Even if it's not 4chan, that's not... Gamergate is not with 4chan at all.
Yeah.
Why they're using Gamergate? This is not...
his own little freaking thing right now because of what happened.
Who did that? I mean, I saw an article, but it was like one guy. This is completely unrelated because I'm pretty sure...
transgendered person.
I'm pretty sure that a lot of fucking Gamergate liked Rachel.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop this. We'll take a break after this. We'll continue talking about this.
Okay.